the spread of Islam through the use of swords and attacks in Hijaz. This is the statement from the Prophet.
I have been ordered by Allah to fight against the people until they testify that none has the right to be worshipped but Allah and that Muhammad is Allah's messenger, and offer the prayers perfectly and give the obligatory charity, so if they perform that, then they save their lives and property from me.
Tuanku Rinche formed a Muslim force he called the Padri Army to carry out an aggressive war to spread Islam. Tuanku Nan Rinche appointed Tuanku Lintao to be the commander of the Padri Army, and Tuanku Lalo as his assistant. They are all dressed like Arabs in the Middle East, with turbans and white clothes. This is contrary to the habit of dressing like the Minang and Batak people who usually prefer dark or black fabrics. All people who did not wear white Arabic-style clothes were considered as rejecting Islam.
Still want to get drunk, huh? Here, take this.
Is that the teaching of your religion? Damaging other people's things? You have to pay for it.
This for your loss.
You want to fight?
What you gonna do?
The aunt of Tuanku Nan Rinche was a respected woman in the community, and she was not concerned about her nephew's ambition.
You still chew tobacco and drink wine. That is not in accordance with Islam. When will you stop doing it?
No need to bother how I should live. Just take care of yourself.
Apparently you do not give me another choice.
Tuanku Rinche finally ordered Tuanku Lalo to kill his mother's sister before him.
What do you want to do?
Her body was not buried but was thrown into the forest because she was considered as an infidel. What Tuanku Nan Rinche did was in accordance with the teaching of the Prophet Muhammad, who indeed ordered Muslims to fight their non-Muslim family members. For example, in the Badr robbery, Umar ibn Khattab killed his non-Muslim uncle, Al-Az ibn Hisham. Abu Ubaidah ibn al-Jarrah also killed his non-Muslim father, Abdullah ibn al-Jarrah. Their strong attitude caused conflict with Tuanku Nan Thuo. He was one of the most respected Meinangkabau Sufi scholars, and was also the teacher of Tuanku Nan Rinche, and all prominent ulamas who were members of the Padri Army.
Even though I agree with the effort to bring the community back to the pure Sharia, but I do not agree with the hard way my student Tuanku Nan Rinche's methods applied. The first areas that were the main target of Islamic reformers were those that had a market that provided large facilities for cockfights, such as Bukit Batabua village. This village experienced rapid economic development through agricultural products. Therefore, local residents were able to build a large cockfight center.
In this place, many spectators gambled, even sometimes spent all their money. Alcoholic beverages and opium were widely circulated among the audience. Tuanku Nan Thuo came with his students and supporters to close the arena.
The local ulamas asked me to meet you. We agree that this immoral place must be closed, because it's contrary to Islamic Sharia.
If you don't like it, don't come here. We also do not come to your place to close your madrasa.
Tuanku Nan Thuo's request was rejected, so there was a fierce dispute between the two parties. Tuanku Nan Thuo was an expert in martial art, but he was overwhelmed by the resistance of the owner of the cockfight arena. The arena visitors pelted Tuanku Nan Thuo and his students with stones, so they had to save themselves.
They are stubborn, but we have to continue to do the closing effort until finally the place does not function anymore.
Tuanku Nan Thuo and his followers tried repeatedly to close the cockfighting arena, and that caused a lot of fights. Finally, 4 months later, the building was successfully destroyed.
Those hypocrite ulamas were so arrogant.
Yes, this is our money, the results of our hard work. Who are they to control our lives?
The fans of the cockfighting did not give up so easily. They reopened the new cockfighting center in Banuhampu village. Tuanku Nan Thuo came again with his followers to close the new arena. As a result, the same fight happened again. This time, both sides suffered many casualties. Tuanku Nan Rinche condemned the way Tuanku Nan Thuo upheld the Islamic Sharia.
A small attack attempt will never be successful. If a gentle approach is not successful, then we must attack each village and change the community to return to Sharia by applying jihad using the sword.
The target of the attack started from local cities, such as Bukit Kamong, Magik, Shala and Koto Baru. What did the Padri do in those places to force Islamic Sharia upon the people? The answer was found from the writings of a moderate scholar who lived at that time, Sheikh Jalaluddin. He wrote about the oppression carried out by the Padris to the Minangkabau community in the 1820s. His original writing was written in Dutch, titled The Origin of Padri Wars in Sumatra, and was published in 1857.
There are good aspects of the Tuanku Padri. They organized prayers and enforced almsgiving and fasting during Ramadan, and undertook the Hajj as they were able, and repaired mosques and bathing places, and wore permissible clothes, and commanded people to pursue knowledge and commerce. And there are wicked aspects of the Tuanku Padri. They committed murder without cause. That is, they murdered all the ulamas who disagreed with them. After that, they did various burnings. They burned all the Gadang houses. They also murdered all the courageous people who stood up to them. They murdered all the intellectuals, calling them traitors. They pillaged and looted the property of others. They took women who had husbands, and married women of unequal rank without their consent. They made concubines of their captives. They captured people and sold them into slavery. They insulted noble people.